Hello, my name's Reverend Anthony and I'm one of the governors at Linden School as well as vicar of St Dennis Church in Evington. On this Roald Dahl Day, I'd like to read you a little bit from one of his less well-known stories called The Vicar of Nibbleswick. It's a story about a vicar or a church pastor called Reverend Robert Lee. Reverend Lee is very nervous on his first day in the job and a strange thing starts to happen. He reverses some of his words without noticing. So book comes out as coob and part comes out as trap. Cat becomes tack and dog, well, that would be embarrassing for a vicar, wouldn't it? On his first day, he gets a letter from a lady called Miss Prewt, P-R-E-W-T, and he decides to pay her a visit. Setting off on foot, he soon found Miss Prewt's large Edwardian house, which was called the Haven, and he rang the bell. The door was opened by Miss Prewt herself, a tall, thin female who stood bolt upright and whose mouth was like the blade of a knife. "My dear Miss Twerp," cried the Reverend Lee, "I am your new rotsap. My name is Eel, Robert Eel." A small black and white dog appeared between Miss Prewt's legs and began to growl. The Reverend Lee bent down and smiled at the dog. "Good God," he said, "good little God." "Are you mad?" shouted Miss Prewt. "Who are you and what do you want?" "I am Eel, Miss Twerp," cried the vicar, extending his hand. "I am the new rotsap, the new rakiv of Nibbleswick. Dog, help me." Miss Prewt slammed the door in his face. Things went from bad to worse, and soon the entire village was convinced that the new vicar was completely balmy. Pleasant and harmless, they said, but completely and utterly balmy. On one occasion, the Reverend Lee walked into the village hall where the local ladies were holding their weekly knitting session, knitting sweaters for sailors in the Merchant Navy. "How lovely," he cried. "How clever you all are. Each of you stink." And that's the Vicar of Nibbleswick. Happy Roald Dahl Day.